Men who combine cocoa and tart cherry into their nightly routine often tell me the same thing: they sleep deeper, they recover faster, and they wake up with a level of morning energy they haven't felt in decades. Their joints feel looser, their brain feels clearer, and that early morning firmness, the one that slowly faded over the years, begins to return. Naturally, not forced, not stimulated, simply restored through healthier circulation and better nitric oxide balance. This nighttime blend works beautifully because it supports the body when it's most active in repair mode. While you sleep, your blood vessels soften, inflammation drops, and your nitric oxide pathways reset for the next day. When cocoa and tart cherry give your system the nutrients it needs, that repair process becomes stronger, cleaner, and more efficient. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s tell me they feel more alive in the morning than they did in their 40s, all because they supported their body while they slept. And this becomes even more powerful when you follow it consistently because your system begins to adapt in a positive direction. Now think about this. You've already learned how beetroot turns on nitric oxide production, how pomegranate protects it, how citrulline fuels it, how pine bark extract repairs the vessel walls, how greens multiply the effect, and how ginger, hibiscus, cocoa, and tart cherry energize and restore your system. Imagine what happens when you combine all of these together into one simple daily habit. This isn't just hydration anymore. This is functional hydration, targeted hydration, hydration that actively strengthens your heart, your circulation, your vitality, and your masculinity. Most men spend their lives drinking plain water and wondering why nothing changes. But when you turn that water into a biochemical support system for nitric oxide, you change the way your entire body functions, from your brain to your muscles, to your most intimate performance. This is how you reclaim your energy. This is how you rebuild confidence, and this is how you age with strength instead of decline. So here's what I recommend. Start simple. Take your morning water and add beetroot, pomegranate greens, and citrulline. Stir it well, drink it consistently. Then in the evening, enjoy your cocoa and tart cherry blend. Let your body rebuild overnight, and within days, you will feel the difference clearer. Thinking, warmer hands and feet, better stamina, easier breathing, and a steady sense of vitality you may not have felt in years. Because the truth is, men don't lose energy because they age. They lose energy because they lose circulation. When you restore nitric oxide, you restore life itself. And your body is ready to do that. You just have to give it the right ingredients. Now, men who use this combination of cocoa and tart cherry often tell me something they didn't expect. Not only do they sleep deeper and wake up more rested, but they start feeling a kind of calm strength. Throughout the day, a steadiness, a sense that their body is finally working with them instead of against them. That's what happens when your blood vessels repair themselves properly, when inflammation cools down, when circulation stays active, even while you sleep. And the best part, you're doing it naturally. No chemicals, no stimulants, no medications, just real compounds that your body recognizes and immediately puts to work. And here's something I want you to understand, especially if you're a man over 50. When your circulation improves at night, your hormones begin to rebalance as well. Your stress levels come down. Your body finally gets the deep restorative sleep it needs to rebuild energy, confidence, and vitality. That's why so many men tell me they start waking up with stronger morning reactions, because for the first time in years, their body is finally getting the blood flow and recovery it needs overnight. This is what real natural performance support looks like. Now combine that nighttime recovery with the daytime power of beetroot, pomegranate, citrulline, pine bark greens, ginger, and hibiscus, and you have something incredibly rare, a full spectrum circulation protocol that works around the clock, morning, afternoon, and night. Every ingredient supports the next, every pathway gets activated, and every part of your body starts functioning the way it was designed to. So let's bring everything together. Now let's talk about how to create your complete nitric oxide water, your daily circulation formula, the drink that men over 50 are calling their youth switch, their second wind water, their confidence glass, because of how quickly and powerfully it changes the way they feel. And don't worry, you don't need all 10 ingredients every single day. You can customize it, you can rotate it, you can simplify it. I'll show you exactly how to do that in a moment. But first, here's the simple core recipe that works for every man. Start with a tall glass of water, cold or room temperature. Whichever you prefer, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of beetroot powder, then mix in 1 teaspoon of pomegranate powder, or extract add half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of L-citrulline, then sprinkle in a quarter teaspoon of pine bark extract. That's your foundation. That alone is enough to dramatically improve your circulation within the first week. Most men feel the difference in their energy, their mood, their workouts, and their performance faster than they ever expected. But if you want the premium version, the powerhouse formula, the one that supports your body from morning to night, then add your greens powder, a little ginger, a touch of hibiscus, and your nighttime cocoa tart cherry blend. This gives you everything your body needs to build, protect, and sustain nitric oxide every single day. And here's the beautiful truth: when your circulation improves, everything else improves with it. Your energy becomes stable instead of fading. Your confidence rises because you feel capable again. Your workouts feel easier, your heart feels lighter, your mind feels sharper, your bedroom performance becomes stronger and more reliable. This isn't magic, this is biology. This is what happens when you support the molecule your body depends on for life, strength, and vitality. Now, in the next part, I'll show you exactly how to use this formula every day, the timing, the variations, and how to make it taste amazing. So you never skip a day. I'll also explain how to cycle the ingredients for maximum results and how to safely pair this with your existing lifestyle and medications. Stay with me because this is where everything comes together. Now let's talk about how to actually use this formula in your day-to-day life, because the way you time these ingredients can completely transform the results. You feel a lot of men don't realize this, but nitric oxide has a natural rhythm inside your body. It rises, it drops, it resets, and it responds to what you eat, how you breathe, how you move, and even how you sleep. When you understand that rhythm and you work with it instead of against it, everything begins to fall into place. Your energy becomes smoother. Your circulation becomes more stable. Your performance, physical, mental, and intimate, becomes far more reliable. So here's how I recommend you start your mornings. When you wake up, your nitric oxide levels are naturally at one of their lowest points of the day. That's why you may feel a little stiff, a little sluggish, maybe even a bit foggy. This is the perfect moment to give your body the first boost. This is when you drink your morning nitric oxide water, your beetroot, pomegranate, citrulline, pine bark, and greens. When you take it at this time, your circulation wakes up with you. Blood flow rises. Oxygen delivery improves, your brain switches on faster. You feel more alive, more focused, and more steady. Many men tell me their morning blend becomes the highlight of their routine because of how quickly it makes them feel centered and ready then in the afternoon. Something interesting happens: your nitric oxide levels dip again, especially if you sit for long periods or deal with stress. This is where a second, smaller boost can help you. Don't need the full formula here. Just a light pick up a little beetroot or pomegranate mixed with water is enough to keep your circulation active and prevent that crash. Most men feel around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and when you keep nitric oxide moving, your energy stays smooth instead of dropping off a cliff. Now let's move to nighttime, because this is where the real magic happens. When you drink your cocoa and tart cherry blend in the evening, you're giving your body the ingredients it needs to repair the blood vessels you stressed throughout the day. You're calming inflammation, you're supporting melatonin production, you're relaxing your nervous system, and you're setting up the perfect conditions for deep restorative sleep. Your body uses that sleep to rebuild nitric oxide pathways, so you wake up with better energy, better circulation, and more of the natural drive you thought you left behind years ago. And here's something most men never hear: if you consistently support nitric oxide day and night, not just once in a while, not just when you remember, but every single day, you begin to stack the effects. One day builds on the next. One week amplifies the next. One month changes the way you feel entirely. Your blood vessels become more flexible. Your energy becomes more youthful. Your endurance improves. And many men tell me their intimate performance becomes more reliable than it has been in years. And it happens naturally without forcing anything. And this is where cycling comes in. Your body responds best when you keep things fresh. So every few weeks you can switch the emphasis. Maybe one week you focus more on beetroot and pomegranate. The next week you highlight greens and citrulline. And the week after that, you lean into ginger and hibiscus. Everything still works together, but the rotation keeps your nitric oxide system responsive and strong. Now, in the next part, I'll show you exactly how to adjust this formula. If you're on blood pressure medications, diabetes medications, or if you're dealing with ED low energy or joint stiffness, this is where things get very important for men over 50, because a few small adjustments can make the difference between average results and life-changing results. Now let's talk about safety and customization, because every man over 50 is different, and your body has unique needs. If you're on blood pressure medications, for example, you might notice that nitric oxide boosters naturally relax your blood vessels and lower your pressure. That's a good thing, but you want to coordinate with your doctor to make sure it doesn't drop too fast. The same goes for men taking medications for diabetes or heart health. These ingredients, beetroot, pomegranate, citrulline, pine bark, and the rest work with your body, not against it, but you always want to start gradually 1 teaspoon at a time. Observe how your body responds and increase slowly as you feel comfortable that way. You maximize the benefits safely and effectively. Men with joint stiffness or inflammation often notice that this nitric oxide enhancing water actually helps with recovery. When blood flow improves, oxygen reaches your muscles, your tissues repair faster, and your joints feel lighter. Add in ginger and hibiscus consistently, and inflammation drops steadily, so climbing stairs, walking, or even exercise becomes easier. You start moving like you did years ago, and with more motion comes better circulation, better hormone balance, and yes, better intimate performance. It all connects because your body functions as a whole system, and nitric oxide is the key that unlocks it for men struggling with low energy or fatigue. The benefits appear surprisingly quickly. Within days of following this enhanced water routine, your morning fog clears, your workouts feel smoother, and your focus improves by the second week. Many men notice consistent energy throughout the day, steady stamina in workouts, and even more patience and mental clarity. And the best part is that it's all natural. Your body is doing what it was designed to do, not being forced by caffeine stimulants or synthetic drugs. Now, let's make this practical. You don't need a complex schedule to see results. 1 glass in the morning, 1 glass in the afternoon, and 1 glass in the evening is enough. Morning for energy, focus, and circulation, afternoon for a boost to prevent the energy dip, and evening for recovery and repair. Make it part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth or having your morning coffee over time. This consistency compounds, and your body begins to remember how to stay young from the inside out. And here's the exciting part. Men who stick to this routine consistently not only feel younger, they look younger. Skin brightens, eyes appear more vibrant, posture improves, and that natural confidence, the kind that comes from feeling strong and capable, starts to return. That's why I always say nitric oxide isn't just about circulation energy or performance. It's about reclaiming the full version of yourself that life and age may have quietly taken away. At this point, you've learned the full spectrum. Beetroot activates nitric oxide production, pomegranate protects it, citrulline fuels it, pine bark repairs the arteries, greens multiply. The effect, ginger and hibiscus energize and reduce inflammation, and cocoa, plus tart cherry optimize nighttime recovery. Together, these ingredients create a complete natural and effective system to support circulation, energy performance, and vitality for men over 50. If you want to make this even simpler, start with beetroot and pomegranate in the morning water, then gradually add the other boosters as you go. This approach is easy, sustainable, and gives your body everything it needs to rebuild naturally. And remember, the key to real transformation isn't just what you drink, it's consistency. Daily habits create lasting results, and your nitric oxide system will respond beautifully when given the right fuel. So here's what I want you to do today. Start with your morning glass beetroot and pomegranate first drink. Enjoy it and notice how your energy and circulation feel within a few days. Then slowly add the other ingredients to create your full enhanced water routine. And if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel Psychology 360, because in my next video, I'll reveal a simple nighttime ritual that multiplies the effects of everything you've learned today, taking your vitality and performance to the next level. Until then, take care of your circulation, Nourish your body with the right ingredients and watch how your energy performance and confidence quietly transform. Stay strong, stay sharp, and keep your blood flowing naturally. Now, before we end, I want you to remember something very important. This isn't about shortcuts, pills, or temporary boosts. This is about giving your body the tools it needs to restore itself naturally. Every ingredient we discussed, from beetroot to pomegranate, citrulline, pine bark greens, ginger, hibiscus, cocoa, and tart cherry, works in harmony with your body. They awaken your nitric oxide system, repair your blood vessels, fuel your energy, and help you reclaim vitality that you may have thought was gone forever. Think of this enhanced water as your daily reset, morning, afternoon, and evening. Each sip is a step toward better circulation, better energy, and better performance in every part of your life. The difference isn't just physical, it's emotional. Your confidence rises, your mood stabilizes, and your sense of being alive, capable, and vibrant returns. That's the real power of supporting nitric oxide naturally. And here's the final key: don't rush it. Start small. Add beetroot and pomegranate first. Make it a habit, then layer in the other ingredients. 1. By one, watch how your body responds. Listen to it, celebrate the small improvements, because over time, these small steps add up to a dramatic transformation. Your arteries will become more flexible, your energy will feel steady, and your performance, physical, mental, and intimate, will quietly, naturally improve. If you take just one thing from this video, let it be this: plain water alone won't give your body the fuel it needs to stay strong, youthful, and vital after 50. But with the right natural boosters, water becomes a powerful tool to restore what age may have diminished. You can feel stronger, move better, think sharper, sleep deeper, and perform with confidence again. It all starts with the first glass of enhanced nitric oxide water you make tomorrow morning. And that's why I want you to do this right now. Start with a single glass mix in beetroot and pomegranate. Drink it and commit to consistency. Then slowly build your full formula with citrulline, pine bark, greens, ginger, hibiscus, cocoa, and tart cherry. Track how your energy, circulation, and performance improve day by day. If you enjoyed this guide and you want more strategies to naturally boost your health, energy, and vitality after 50, make sure to subscribe to my channel and tap the notification bell. In my next video, I'll show a simple nighttime nitric oxide ritual that multiplies these effects while you sleep, giving you the ultimate edge in energy, circulation, and performance. I'm Dr. Sofia, and this has been your complete guide to restoring nitric oxide, improving circulation, and reclaiming your vitality naturally. Remember, take care of your circulation, and it will take care of you. Stay strong, stay sharp, and keep your blood flowing, because your best years are not behind you. They're still ahead, waiting for you to fuel them properly.